We've got some rather exciting news on the farm. We've just had another project completed, so let's go have a look. And here it is, our new tank. It's finally in. We've been working on this project for quite a while. We had to get the base down so it had something level to sit on, and it's just been finished. I'm going to put in some time lapse here, and at the end we'll show you all the features.
Internal, external ladder, it's removable, you can get rid of it in case the kids want to climb on the roof. That bracket you see there is also on the inside. So you can actually hook this ladder, reverse it and put it in. RT 130,000 litres is the size of your tank. The month, year it was installed, and that is your SOR number, the sale orders number. That number, if you ever need to call Kingspan for whatever reason, you quote that number, it'll go straight through and they know who it's from. These are bolt cover strips. The bolt cover strips snap on, snap off. It's crimped in here, which snaps over the reverse nut. For any reason, if they ever come off, if the nut is like loose, the cover will be loose. Do the nut up tighter. It's tight, they won't come off. If they do, that's the thing. Now, standard poly ball valve. Not much to tell about that one. Warning sticker here is about blue metal. Blue metal must be put around the outside of the tank, at least to a minimum of 800 from the tank, 50 mil deep. Okay, you can use 20 mil aggregate. I prefer 40 mil aggregate. What else? Your inflow strainer is here. So your water is going to come up at this point here, up and over. The strainer on top doesn't have any screws in it. What you're doing is you're snapping it in and out. It's a very simple system. You just click it in, click it out. It will need to be cleaned probably once every couple of months. Other things we've got, overflow. This overflow, we're not allowed to glue them, just in case you want to shift them. And what I mean by shifting, I mean by lengthening it into the ground and moving it out. All of these parts here, you just unscrew these and it'll all just fall to bits. You can use this section here to get it further away from the tank, increase this length down into the ground and dig a trench. Come through frog flap and mozzie flap, stop anything getting back up into the tank. Now, anodes are buried in the ground here. The anode earths the tank out to the ground. It operates very much like a boat anode on the ocean. When you've got an anode attached to an aluminium motor, it'll actually eat the anode out before it starts to corrode the tank. It works best if the tank is touching, the anode needs to touch the clay, right? The actual crusher dust that we're using here insulates the tank from the clay. So if any part of it ever does touch, it will eat those anodes out before it starts to eat the tank out. It's an electrolysis, and all the technicals about it I don't really know, but that's as much as I do know. That's your sign, your Kingspan sign. Placed it around the back so you're not looking at it every day. Once again, I think that's about it really.
It's got a vermin and dust.
Yeah, you have got dust and vermin up underneath. Dust and vermin is sitting up under here. What that does is it's made in Germany, and it's actually a really good product. What it does is it will fluff up, and as it slowly increases and fluffs up, it fills all those voids. So that is around your hatch, your inlet, your entry and exit hatch, and also around your inflow basket. So it's all fully sealed. So, you know, little tiny spiders can get in, but big spiders can't. That's about it really. You do have a padlock on the hatch, which will give you that when we finish, which is 2 keys. And other than that,
and we put some water in it.
Yeah, you've placed 10% of volume of the tank, 130,000 litre tank. We needed to have a minimum of 13,000 litres of water, and that's been placed in today, so all good.
And there you have it, that's the tank build. During the video we didn't mention this here, which was actually the gauge, so that we can see from any distance to tell us how full or empty the tank actually is. So this is a 130,000 litre Kingspan tank, so it has the outside and a bladder on the inside. And I just want to say a big thank you to the team at Town Tanks for installing this. They were fantastic all the way through, so really appreciate that. The next step is to actually hook this up to our next major project so we can feed the rainwater into the tank, because at the moment it's just freestanding and there's no way for the water to get into it. So we're looking forward to getting that started as well. We hope you enjoyed that video, guys. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, think of subscribing. We'd love for you to join us. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.